enabled. It's a long wait for life. Where are my double pens? Will my fucking red Sharpie and the fine one? I swear to God, they're here. Oh yeah, they were. My brain forgets things. Hi, good morning. Good morning, chat. Sorry for the 9 in the morning or the late fucking stream. I'm just kind of busy if it's the morning. Ha 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 ha. Senior chatters would actually know. And yes, my mods do know I'm a dude. Trust me, it's not the first time that this happened. Misgendering. Literally, people misgendered me in this chat a lot when people first joined my fucking live streams. They misgendered me a lot, so I'm not that surprised. So that's why I'm a little bit more lighthearted about that. I mean, not a lot of women actually have masculine features, but some do. No offense to the women out there that do have it. It's just that I'm gonna say something really fucked up, but women, don't be offended. You aren't exactly the brightest when it comes to men's awareness, when it comes to men's mental health. You kind of push that underneath the rug and tell men to go worry about it for themselves. Even from the left side, which is usually well, even the Republicans and Democrats both say that men should just toughen up. It's not plain straight simple. See? Most men struggle with a lot of issues. I guarantee you, most men are in the fucking army to deal with it. But then end up becoming a lot more worse due to it. The overall message I'm trying to lay down is that actions have consequences. Look, I have respect for women just as much as the next man in this world. But what I'm not gonna tolerate is basic fucking bullshit. I'm pretty sure most men who are in the YouTube chat, as well as who as well work, who actually have a job, know that life isn't as easy as people make it out to be. Now, I'm of the saying, like, play fuck around and find out and see what happens, you know? A lot of people don't understand what that saying means, but enough know that if people keep, being dumb, they're gonna find out how the world, how some people ain't gonna let the world treat them like shit. Look, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because not a lot of people bring up men's mental health in this month because they're all focused on pride. Don't get me wrong, pride is important because a lot of issues surrounding pride are from people who don't take accountability for their actions. Look, I say a lot of fucked up jokes, but I know when there's a limit. But, chat, you gotta understand, people say things as a coping mechanism. You don't need to always, like, push them down for the things that they say, because that's actually a form of abuse. Hi. Now, what a lot of women don't understand in modern day society is that men get treated like the underdogs, which is kind of fucked up, but also what modern women do is, like, they think, no offense to women, by the way, but oh, I'm playing game. while talking about how most of today's society tells people how to act towards men, which is actually more fucked up than people realize. And so, when people don't realize how they're acting, it can cause problems. And so, basically, to sum it up pretty fucking short, it's not all one-sided where women suffer more than men. It's actually equal. Both men and women suffer. But the suicide rate is higher with men. Currently, right now. Within this year. But also, if you look up the suicides yet, yeah, that is true. None of us are trying to get into that miserable mindset. But it's good to open up people's eyes to it because, yeah, let people act how they want to act. But at the same time, it's better to open up their eyes on how they're acting towards other people. Look, I don't like how people act towards men more than anyone else. Why would they listen? Well, simple. Some people don't have the cognitive intelligence to be logically smart. Let's just put it that way. Uh, I'm playing Minecraft to know right from wrong. That is true. I am leaving it all behind. As a matter of fact, the only reason why I'm doing content creating is to prove something that because I'm proving something to myself. but also at the same time, figure out what I need to do with my life at some point. Yeah, exactly. Hope. Uh, I have a lot of like knowledge of personal opinions from personal life experiences because my life. I've lived one life, but there's a saying that a soul that is, uh, basically there's a saying. Even though the human has lived one life, the soul is actually a lot older than the human body. You see, I didn't fit in with Catholic beliefs, so a lot of the things that that the Catholic Church says kind of didn't sit right with me. So I started to do some research on it. And so that's when I made the decision to side with Satanism, actually. No offense to people who believe in religion. In fact, I have a friend who believes in religion, but who is also gay. And I support him because, yes, I am. But that doesn't mean I go uh, hurting innocent women, children, people like that. It means that I follow the tenets of Satanism, which means treat others how you should be treated and show love to anyone who deserves it. Because that's what the Bible is supposed to be saying, but it's thrown so out of proportion. And in fact, most of my friends accept me for who I am. I'm still playing Minecraft, but at the same time drawing. A peak would be nice. Oh, you want my concept? You want a concept for how the character is? How I came up with the name for my character? The name? It actually originated from an anime that I used to watch as a kid. Oh, no. No worries. In fact, I don't judge people for being with the religious faith. In fact, most of the fucking stuff in the Bible has been taken from other religious faith. For example, the cross, which a lot of people wear, was actually taken from the Ankh of Life. Oh, I'm drawing some random things. Most of my drawings are pretty like random, but I'm trying to finish up one. I'm trying to finish up one so that way I have. But most of the things that I normally would be doing is like. How many? Oh shit, I almost dropped my fucking notebook. Holy shit! My screen almost turned off. Actually, I might have to put something on my Patreon. Yes, I have a Patreon. I do agree with that. Be safe. How is my friend online? There it is. No, 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 no. Don't click. Don't. Holy shit. That scared the fuck out of me. All right. Hmm? Oh, hi, Midnight. Uh, we have to wait until we add more people, just for safety reasons. I'm good. Just been working for the last few minutes. By the way, Midnight, I actually do have a Patreon. Just don't spend any money if you don't have to. I made it abundantly clear to any new people who don't have any money. Don't spend if you don't have any money, because I don't want you to get in trouble. The Patreon is linked in the description and in my bio of both of my YouTubes as well as my Twitch. The reason why we're deciding to hold off is because we're planning to add more people to the server. That way, when you finally do join back, it keeps everything level-headed and stuff like that. Basically balanced. And plus, I just realized I had another server that, you know, was already there, so I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I was drawing something. Just... Hi. Just some drawings for something I'm working on behind the scenes so people don't know what I'm doing. Basically for my stream as well as my I think as well as some stuff that I'm working on, especially so when I'm out and I'm on the go, I can travel and bring you guys with me. So that's essentially what I'm doing. So basically that's what it all is. It's just that so I can figure out on how to hook you guys up to my fucking camera for when I'm here and have you guys hooked up so that way when I'm live streaming, I can just, you know, but I can bring my phone with me whenever I go. I can bring up a backup phone whenever I need to go. Just, I plan to buy a backup phone just in case. And so I plan to do a lot more traveling, so I won't be on stream as much, but I will stream when I have the time. But what I plan to do is just and so that's what I plan to do. So I plan to save up enough money to get a passport and a traveling, a visa, so I can a American visa as well as a passport, so that way I can move to a different country, so I can actually get a job there. Although I won't be streaming as much because I will actually be taking care of my fucking life and taking care of my own stability as well as. So if you see less frequent uploads to my channel, it's probably because I'm taking care of myself, my own mental health. And so that's what I plan to do with my life at some point. Just fully retire. I plan to fully retire from YouTube. Just to, like, not fully retire, but temporarily retire to just take care of my mental health. I know not a lot of men speak on this, but it's important that you guys take breaks between video games, work, and a lot of other stuff that you do in your life. Just for your own benefits. And look, Midnight Zero, if we ever decide to look, right now the vote is still up where you aren't allowed to be invited back because we need to. So we still have to put it up to another vote. Where we have to vote if we need to put people. You see, we still have to have one more vote. It's it's not fully done. So I'll let you know when the vote is fully done. Just just be patient, please. I don't want you to think that we're being mean or anything. We just don't want another situation that happened like what happened before. It's just for the safety of, this my main server basically. So hi. Oh. What makes you think that? You see, do me a favor. You see, I'm thinking about fucking timing you out, motherfucker. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't play these fucking games for a reason. I could have easily did it for much longer. Hi. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why someone's timed out, it's because I don't tolerate homophobic slurs. Because my community is a safe community. And so that's why I literally timed him out. So if anyone was wondering why he's timed out, it's because he said something that you shouldn't be saying to a straight man. Yeah, I am straight. For all the ladies out there. Yeah. Chat, thank you for joining, and I might have to end the stream because I don't know how long we've been on here for, but if anyone who is kind and respectful enough, please make sure to join. Please make sure to join my Discord, which is in my YouTube bio, just so I can grow my community and you guys can feel safe, like safer. But also make sure to check out my Patreon. And so, later, and love you, chat. And remember, no one determines your future but you.